Tell me what we are gonna do. What the hell we are gonna do? Tell me where we are gonna do. On Sunshine Avenue. What the hell we are gonna do? What the hell we are gonna do? Tell me where we are gonna do. On Sunshine Avenue. Sunshine Avenue. New Prime Minister, new promises. Every day we are fitting positive. Wouldn't fit. We still are face the same crisis. Struggle tough, nothing change, but we still are live. For the government. Let me ask you a question. Welcome to the million.
Oh, welcome to the million.
Tell me where you come from. You will not depend on a full-time opposition. Then unite as one.
Yeah.
Merge them ideas. Build a country.
Yep.
That's what the government is.
Yep. And there you have it, a commentary on the recently held elections in Jamaica, what we are going to do. And I'm sure Jay Bankz is repeating the sentiments of a lot of the youths in Jamaica who are faced with a life of no possibility, no hope. No matter how you have your degree, there's no work in Jamaica.
No.
So I know a lot of people will be looking at you, Jay, and saying, boy, that youth are lucky and get for fly out.
Well,
what is the hope for the youth in Jamaica?
Well, the hope for the youth, honestly, I'm telling you, the level of illiteracy is going to be increased. I can tell you that much.
Why do you say that?
I remember when my last year of school, my last tuition fee was $500,000. And I graduated, coming on May, would be 7 years since I graduated.
And you didn't have a job?
And I taught for a year. You know,
as a teacher?
Yes.
So you worked as a teacher?
Yes, I worked for a teacher because that has been one of my many traits.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was doing, a lot of stuff. Got a scholarship to go back to school, but I was like, you know what? I said, it's not.
Can't afford it.
I said, no, it was a scholarship.
Oh, wow. So in Bright, you can tell. Because an adult's back gets scholarship.
That's right.
A Bright youth gets scholarship.
So, grandma will probably, mad at me. But I had to turn that scholarship down, Went out there, I said, you know what? I opened that door. That door was open based on me. So I would knock on another door and open it.
Which was the music.
Which was music and stuff. I came here to go to school, and I decided, I was like, nah, let me do something for once that, I'm really into. I possess the ability, because that's how I assess myself. Whatever I'm doing, I'm going to do it to the best way I know how. So with all of that, I was like, you know what, 2012, I was like, I'm going to take on the banner of music full-fledged. I'm going to take it on full-fledged. I'm going to step in, and I'm not going to look back. I'm not going to look left. I'm not going to look right. I'm just going to move head on.
How long are you giving yourself in music, or is this your life now?
It's a life. Music is my lifestyle. It has always been a part of me. I cannot escape it. So it's nothing that I take on for temporary, because if one as young as I am, my age group, that has accomplished as much that I have accomplished and I've done, then they will be grateful to do what I'm doing right now. I've considered myself a philanthropist, and I've accumulated, I've done a lot. I've taught a lot of people who are doctors, lawyers to date, that went through my hand. They take my ABC steps and they put it into work, and it became fruitful, and they became successful. And I'm doing what I love, and my students, I know that they are proud of me to see the teacher I am, and what I'm still pursuing my passion,
which is your music.
So
Jay, where can people get your, we really want to play some more of the music, but I think there might be a little issue. So I know you wanted to play track 4 from the CD. Is there another track you think that we could play from the EP? I keep saying CD.
Track 6.
Okay, so we're going to run through the music, because you know what? Time is running and passing. It's already 8:38. on a Sunday evening. My guest, if you're logged on, I want to say greetings and shout out to British Empress who's in the chat room. And I know there were more people logged in, but you know, Ustream has a way of kicking people out when the adverts come on.
I know, yeah.
So, but they are still listening.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that they're staying with us because it's my pleasure to have Jay Bankz in the studio. And the thing that I love about him is that he came prepared. He didn't rely on the fact that he'd already sent me the music by email. He brought his EP with him, people. So it's little things like this that make you realize that someone's really serious about what they're doing. So how can people get hold of the EP, Jay?
Well, the EP will be available digitally, which will be distributed by Zojak. You know, we're in the final leg of Concrete and everything. Hopefully by the
What's
end of
Zojak?
March. Zojak is one of the major distributor label like
For digital music?
Yeah.
Wow. So how did you...
Well,
he's the guy that should be talking to you on this one. He's like, no.
I reached out to them. I reached out to Zojak. You know, you have Zojak. You know, you have Johnny Wonder, Happiness 21,
right,
and you have VP Records.
Right.
But I was more into
Zojak.
acclimatized to Zojak. You know.
Okay.
And they said I want to build a relationship with them because last year I did 3 production on my own label, so I'm doing something long term. Not only that my music stopped here, but I have some artists person that I grew up with in the country that I have a studio opening up there with my little cousin running.
In Jamaica?
In Jamaica.
So we're looking at a music mogul in the making.
Yeah.
Not just an artist. No. Where do you get the time to wear all these hats? And do you think concentrating on the production or artist management takes away from your own growth and progress as a musician?
Well, as I said, you know, it's based on how articulate I am as an individual, you know, so I'm just willing to put in the work, as I said, build a team, and when I see qualified person that are fit to do such, then I'd induct them into the Star Status Records, you know.
Star Status Records? That's the record label?
Yeah, that's
wow.
the record label.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to play some more of the music because I want the Conduit
track
listeners.
4, this is a 90s.
Oh, track 4 is playing?
5.
Track 4. Track 5 we're playing now.
Track 5, track 6.
Okay, so you gotta go back. Alright, let's play. We just play. Okay, so I think that was not the right track, so we're going to cue it up again. But it's funny that all the tracks you want to play are not reading on the CD. I'm not sure what's going on here. And I don't have those tracks.
No, those tracks weren't,
all right.
They weren't
so
sent.
You know what? Let me see, because the bio that you sent had some links in there that I think are on YouTube. Yeah, it's not playing right. You know what? Normally we take the CD out, and Peter has a way of pressing it out with your thumb, and that normally makes it play. But let me see. All right, let me. Oh, like I said, my computer is really on the last legs, and I'm hoping it will just hold up for today. Let me see.
One Love.
Yeah, this is the one, but this is on iTunes, right?
Yeah, that's on iTunes.
I
think I have my. If
you have it on YouTube?
It's on the SoundCloud.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, it's on the SoundCloud.
So let's find that on. It's where is it? I don't see it here. Is it this? It's not this one, right?
You have to click and go further down.
That's it.
No, there's more track here.
Oh, view all.
Oh my God.
Let me see. Not seeing
Click on my image.
this one.
Yeah, click on my image. The image. This one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So we're just trying to bring you some more music from Jay Bankz, because after I've just bigging up the artist for bringing his CD, it's not playing properly. So let's scroll down and see. I want to find this One Love. Here it is. Okay, so let me play this One Love. This is a story that he told you that he was one of the artists who was in a recording studio and he voiced this particular track and it got him a collaboration. So this is the Jay Bankz that I know. All right.
Also big up all the Africans, you know, Kenya, Malawi, all the listeners are tuned in. One love, one love, one love. And every voice I say
One love.
one love, one love.
You're listening to Jay Bankz
One love,
live in the
one
Conduit
love,
studio.
one love. And every voice I say one love, one love, one love. So make we unite our unity and fight for we rights. Peace and love are that we need to survive. Brothers and sisters, we need to stay alive. So make we work together and keep our eyes on the prize. No more jealousy, backbite and disguise. So make we help one another and build back the vibe. The system set our way, we need to realize. So make we come together so we can unite tonight. One love, one love, one love. And every voice I say one love, one love, one love. And all my people say one love, one love, one love. And every voice I say one love, one love, one love. No listen up, me tell them, no man is an island, no man no stand alone. See we in a poverty, a fight against we own, we need them system for change. The people them are from, let them join a union and them go protest on our town. Patriotic, like Martin Luther King, them try to sound. Let them go with them promise, because them take we for a clown. Captivated by the mental slavery, in them that we want. In a better liberty, a Babylon abundant. One love, one love, one love. And every voice I say one love, one love, one love. And all my people say one love, one love, one love. And every voice I say one love, one love.
Wow, Jay, I can imagine. I can now understand why that hip hop artist really was captivated, because it really does mirror and kind of reminisce on the Bob Marley One Love. It's got that vibe, you know, let's get together and feel alright. It's like a feel alright kind of tune. And that's the track that I think you performed at Sunday Serenade. And just your delivery of it, I was like, wow. And the reaction from the crowd when Jay Bankz performed, I think the first time I saw him, other people saw it too.
But, you know, I don't want you to cut that track short, you know.
I don't want them to record.
Yeah, let's cover it. They do what they have to do.
Send it abroad?
Send it abroad.
Send it. It's music, right? The music was said. So we're going to pick it up again. Jay Bankz, One Love.
One love. Uncle show love, mother show love, brothers and sisters, everybody show love. But grandma love, that is the greatest love. When she show her grand picnic and love. Me don't care who you are or where you come from. Just come together and wave your two hands. Jamaica and matter with love everyone. We sing this a song. One love, one love, one love. And every voice I say one love, one love, one love. One love, one love, one love. And every voice I say one love, one love, one love.
I don't want it to go into the other track. Yes, you heard there Jay Bankz singing his popular One Love. And this is the track that I first saw him performing at Sunday Serenade. And I just want to tell you, people are inboxing me. People are inbox. I hope it's not the track. Oh no, it wasn't the boom boom track, because I'm like,
that's a boom boom. That's a boom boom.
That's the boom boom track.
Yeah,
I don't want to play that one.
That one, you know,
It's for the dancer.
It's for the dancer.
But it's clean because you're an artist
Yeah.
who said at the very top of this conversation you didn't
clean.
want your son to have to be
Yeah.
listening to music
No.
that was edited.
And that track, you see that track is a very good
Why are
track.
you not speaking into the mic?
Yeah, that track.
Thank
it's
you.
Boom Boom track. I released that track last year, December. I
Mhm.
released it. It's available on iTunes for download. Also, the One Love, and one of the track that is on it, but it's on a different rhythm. It's called the Follow Me. It's on
Right.
this, but it's on the original beat. But I actually did it over for one of my DJ colleagues who was putting out a mixtape.
Uh-huh.
So I recorded it on that bowler rhythm. It's Follow Me.
Right.
That one is the one that talks about the veterans. So if you could cue up that one, and let
The boom boom?
no, not the boom boom. It's that one right there. Follow Me.
This one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if people want to get hold of the physical
Yeah,
CD.
the physical CD will be available at Moody's Records.
Yay!
You
Big
can-
up Moody's Records in the Bronx.
Big up Moody's Records.
219 on White Plains Road.
Yeah,
Because I was going to suggest that. Cause,
yeah.
But from I see the reaction between you and Peter, I know.
Yeah.
You
So-
already know each other, right?
So the physical.
It's available now.
Yeah, you can get it. I'm gonna drop them off tomorrow. I'm gonna drop them off tomorrow. It has been such a busy week, orchestrating.
Right. Different interviews and.
Yeah, lining up all of that and being in the studio. I have a long list, radio jobs and all that. So as I say, it's a lot of
It
work.
takes
because
time.
It's a lot of work. I'm the artist and the engineer, so it takes a lot of work from me.
So that rhythm, that One Love rhythm, is that something that you put together yourself?
The rhythm is a good friend of mine in Africa. A
Right.
very good friend of mine, from Abstract Record, from Far East Record out there in Kenya.
Uh-huh.
He did a collaboration to compose this rhythm with a friend from Malawi,
Uh-huh.
Abstract Record. And when I first heard the track, and I said to him, I love it. The instruments, I just love it. And I had it there and I was vibing to it for a week and just not putting it. And I remember I was talking to my barber when it come to me and I was like, I'm going to do something talking about one love, unity in the music.
Mhm.
But then it came out to be somewhat different. When I sat down and to write, I was writing, it came out to be
Unity in the world,
unity in the world.
and that's
Because-
what we need.
Yeah, that's what we need more than
Not just in the
only
music. If it's
but
in the world,
it-
everything
it's
else.
it encompasses everything else. So I actually did it and wrote the track, and I was so excited when I called him. I was like, yo, you gotta come check me. And I had 2 verse, and then I said to him, like, you know what, I don't even want, this track is so good that I don't even want to bring back the first verse. I want to write a second verse. I was like, mama grow me, I said, yo,
Wow.
and it's all about one love, uncle show love.
But the
mother
best
show
love is granny love.
Yeah, best love, a grandma love.
Wow. And
You
that's so true.
So I put it together. I executive produced this track on my my label, because when I first heard the beat and stuff, I called them. I said, you know what, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put out. It's time. We had to do some work before, but nothing happened before time, and this is gonna be our first major collaboration.
Wow. How important is it for you as a young artist to reach out to others who are into reggae that may not be in Jamaica? Because I see the trend, and how important is it for it to be an authentic reaching out? You don't not just jumping on something because everyone else is jumping on it.
No. You see, right now, I'm creating my own wave. I'm creating my own wave, building my own network, creating my own family, my own union. So there's a lot of personnel there, a lot of producers, a lot of beat makers, but a lot of person want to work with me because they say, when I look on your timeline, you're always in the studio working. I said, guess what? I said, when I wake up and I open my first eye, I see the mic. Yeah, that's it. I could jump out my sleep and I could go ahead and record.
And your granny would say, "And not even wash your face."
Yeah, trust me. But it's that union. I do work, with a lot of other producers and beat makers. Big up to Sergio Chex. He's from Costa Rica. That he was like, Jay Bankz, yo, I want to work with you. I want to work with you. I said, yeah, I'm gonna think about it. He said SAS. That's when, Stars Among Stars. That's what that's what it stands for. When I first designed my studio, I called it SAS, but my label, I said it's Star Status. It's all about stars, but it's about a different kind of star. These stars, they're human. They have humility. They're humble.
That's something that's definitely needed in the industry.
Yeah.
Because there's so much hype.
Yeah, but for a lot of the hype is never come see, and I value life different. Material things doesn't make me who I am.
Oh my gosh, say that again, Jay.
You know, material things doesn't define Jay. It's not the material things that define me.
It's what's in the heart.
It's what's in the heart.
It's what's in the heart.
What's in the heart.
And there speaks a true musician, because the best art comes from the heart.
Yeah, and that's why.
It's not a hype thing.
No.
You cannot have talent, but if you have the heart, the art will follow. Why am I get poetic now? I can write something for you, Jay.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? It's as we approach now. What time is it now? Backside. It's 8:53.
Yes, I was just about to say.
What? And Peter never got to play one music.
That's okay.
Oh, Peter. Maybe we go late tonight. What do you think? I don't know. I'm not working tomorrow, so the party can continue. My guest. Such a fascinating conversation I'm having, because to bridge the gap, the generation gap. I mean, we got like 40 years difference. Plus, maybe, because what, are you 30?
Yeah, 30, but
yeah.
Age is just a number. But mentally, I'm probably at it. I'm
You're
right there.
past me, right? You're past me, man.
I'm right there with you.
And I made the prediction before. Oh, let me just say, Paulie Collins Marshall, who's logged into Facebook, I guess she couldn't get into the chat room, but she says, Jay Bankz, sound good, me like. Okay, this is just someone who's listening to the Conduit show and reaching out to me on Facebook.
Thanks, it's a pleasure.
And like I said, if you are logged into the chat room, you are witnessing, what I'm sure will be a future phenomenon in the person of Jay Bankz. The dedication, and he's got his ducks lined up, so he knows what he's doing. Normally, when an artist does everything, I kind of say to them, you know what, brethren, it's not really going to work like that. But with Jay Bankz, I think he can do it all. Yeah, trust me.
It's always a.
Come and talk on the mic. Yeah. Peter is here. He's been loafing today. He's not getting paid today.
I know this young man. So basically, the most people, them figures say them voice at home and say, I hate that. It's not hate that. You have to learn the business side of the thing.
And that's what I was going to ask you.
It's very important that every artist coming into this thing
knows their rights
and know about
protection, copyright
and stuff like that, because
so many people get dumped on. I was going to say screwed over.
As you speak on that, just to say, my same colleague Pudgy is having, there's a seminar that's going to be over by Lehman. I think it's March 6th, I believe.
Do you know what? So it will be on your page, right?
Yeah, it's on my. I think
so it's a music seminar.
Yeah, it's a music seminar about copywriting and publishing, owning the music. And there's another one. There'll be a new art seminar for about. But this will be conducted on it because he's over there actually going to school doing music.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
So it's really important because
we've been in the business.
We've been a party to these seminars, and unfortunately, the artists don't show up.
Yeah, no, but trust me, as a colleague of mine, I try to encourage him, I said, you know what, it's not going to be tough, it's not going to be easy.
But do it.
But you got to do it. You got to stay focused. You got to remember what the ultimate goal is. And the ultimate goal is to pioneer something, and he's pioneering this.
Wow. And also promoting good music that's engineered properly, that the beats are right, and it doesn't sound homemade.
Yeah.
That it's on par with anything that's out there that's 40 or 50 years old and is still getting a forward in the dance hall.
Very, very much so. Like my motto that I go by is quality over everything.
Right. So there was a track that you wanted me to play.
Yeah, that's it.
And let me see if I can find it on SoundCloud.
That's right there.
This one, right? Okay. Follow me.
Follow me.
And what's the Ebola rhythm?
The Ebola rhythm was a rhythm, and in the same time when the Ebola flu virus was going around, they produced that track, and my colleague he linked me and he was like, yo Jay, I need 5 songs. I said 5 songs? I said, remember that I'm the artist and the engineer. 5 is a lot for you. So that's to mix and master. 5 songs is a whole lot. So I said to him, here one, I can give you 1 new track, and I can actually do, and he said, I want Follow Me. I love that track there. I want it on the Ebola rhythm. So I
Okay.
did a track on the speedometer rhythm called Step Up in a Life, and that was the very first track I write for 2015. That was the very first song I did for 2015.
Is
Step
that
Up
on
in
the
Life.
EP? It's
No,
not.
It was on, as I said, the rhythm mode. Sometimes from
Right.
time to time, I give the fans a little,
Uh-huh.
that-
An extra brata.
Yeah, an extra
Okay.
brata, but
Okay.
that wasn't on the EP.
All right, so as time is running and passing, let's play this track because it was specially requested by the artist
Yeah.
who's in the Conduit Studios with me this evening. And of course, I'm talking about Mr. Jay Bankz. This track is called Follow Me.
Yeah.
Let's take a listen.
Professor, not an